All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man. Hope everybody's having a great Thursday. Thursday, man. Almost weekend time, baby. Um, so yeah, man. The NBA playoffs is hot and popping. There's a lot of NBA stuff going on right now. As you could tell, things are moving. The what you're starting to see, man, is the good teams separate from the not so good teams, and you know what? I'm actually impressed by the way that these good teams are actually playing. Meaning, a lot of time in this first round, you get these fill outs a little bit. You feel like the teams are clicking and stuff like that. Well, right now, you're seeing these teams actually clicking, man. You look at the Bucks. We're gonna talk about the Bucks and the Miami Heat right now. Coming into this series, the Bucks are supposed to be the better team. They're supposed to be the team that that in contention to win the chip. Now that's a long ways away. We're not throwing that out there right now, but I will say, man, when you look at the way that things are going and how sorry about that, I was a little discombobulated. Um, how they're playing, it looked like they're moving and grooving. And if you see a game, if you see the Bucks playing and you say Giannis only had 17 points, you probably think the Bucks lost that game, but they actually was dominant in this game. They was Giannis had 17, but everybody contributed. But before we get into that, man, let's talk about these Miami Heat for a minute because we're not seeing that the extra this year that we saw last year in the bubble. I remember before they went to the bubble, the Miami Heat before they was in the bubble, Jimmy Butler said something. He said, "I'm not bringing my family and my kids down here because I'm here to work." To me, it sought a mindset for the Miami Heat last year. The mindset was we are here to grind, we're here to work, we're focused. That's all that matters. When you see the Miami Heat playing right now, you just don't see the same kind of grind, grit that you would see, that you normally see. It's just not there, man. When you look at this game, they were led by Jimmy Butler. Butler was 7 of 17, 2 of 4 from the 3-point line, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, um, 19 points. I'm gonna be honest. I expect Butler to go for about 30 today. 30 plus at least. That's the type of heroic effort you was expected to me. And Jimmy Butler kind of let the Heat down in this series. I'm gonna be honest. I love Jimmy Butler. I love his no nonsense approach to the game, the way he plays with his heart, how hard he goes, he give it his all, his trust in his teammate. But when your team is down and it's not looking good, you sometimes you just got to grab the bull by the horn. And I still don't feel like Jimmy Butler did tonight. You know, especially as the lead started to spread a little bit, right? Especially after halftime, I'm gonna be honest. I expected him to take off. I was like Jimmy Butler about to go try to handle this thing himself. Cause sometimes and it's not the most popular route. But sometimes you have to, man. When your team is struggling, and I just didn't see him. I just didn't see him do it. 19 is not enough. It's just not enough against the Milwaukee Bucks, especially as well as they're playing right now. 19 ain't gonna be enough, man. Bam started to get it going. He started to get it going later in the game, but even then, it just didn't seem right. Right? Like he was 7 of 14, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, a block, but it still didn't feel. It didn't feel impactful. Like if at one point in the game, it felt like he was about to just burst through that little whatever, right? But it never happened, right? Dragic was horrible. Okay, I ain't no way to add to it. He was horrible. 3 of 14, 8 points, 2 of 6 from the 3-point line. I mean, he had wide open shots. He just wasn't knocking them down, and that's not like him. He was inserted into the starting lineup for a reason, and yeah, didn't work. Robinson also, he's another. He could be a big opponent, and he was 1 of 6, 2 points. Trevor Reason, you started small forward, 0. That's not gonna get it, man. That's not gonna get it. I gotta say, man, I gotta be honest. I'm disappointed in Miami, and you know I'm not the biggest Miami Heat fan or nothing like that. But what I'm saying is, I get it's a certain level of it's a certain mentality, it's a certain attitude I expect from the Miami Heat, right? And when you don't get it, it's like, whoa, what happened in here? Like, where's the team from last year? You know, I understand that everybody they've made some changes, but man, like that grit, that we gonna play you hard for 48 minutes. It was time in that game you felt like they're going through the motions a little bit. This is the game that you grab the bull by the horns. There's no way you cannot go out like this. Game 3, you at home. You gotta handle this one. If they or make this a lot more competitive. I mean, they almost lost what 30, almost about 30 points tonight. That ain't gonna get it done, man. So I gotta be honest. I'm a little disappointed there. Hero gave you 9. So that's your Miami Heat. Now the Milwaukee Bucks. Like I said, the Antetokounmpo gave you 17. Chris Middleton gave you 22. Lopez gave you 13. Holiday gave you 19. DiVincenzo, he had an injury early, so he didn't play much. After that, hopefully he's fine. PJ Tucker gave you 5 off the bench. Portis gave you 11. Forbes gave you 11. Connaughton gave you 9. They were able to go a little deep into their bench because of being up so much. But to me, in my opinion, personally, I gotta be honest. What you're saying is the Sixers, the Nets, and the Heat all saying. I'm sorry, and the Bucks, not the Heat, the Bucks, all vying like, no, I'm the best team. It's like this competitive thing at the top, and everybody looking at Brooklyn as the favorites, but these other teams are like, we got something to say about that. Like, we've been here. How the saying go? I grew here, you flew here. So there's the Bucks and the 76ers. Like, man, we've been doing this East thing forever, but we got this. So it's getting good, man. It's getting good. You're gonna see this play out magnificently, man. It's getting good. The Brooklyn Nets are the team to beat. Let's make no. They just stack. All right. Let's make no bones about that. And they look focused and fiery right now. The Milwaukee Bucks are handling their business. They're not letting last year happen. They're tired of the talk. They're tired of everyone saying they coulda, shoulda, woulda, but they're not good enough. They can't win in it. They got something to say about that, and they came out and handled their business tonight to make sure that what they were trying to say gets said. So, hey, if you're into the NBA, man, you're into the NBA, the playoffs right now, you like me, you're a fan of this game, you excited, man. You're on fire right now, man. I know I am. With that being said, guys, please like, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, man, you guys be great.